Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today we're going to touch base on Taekwondo. ITF pattern number 3 is Dosan. Okay, now Dosan is to me, a form that you can attack the body readily. These are the body targets. Now you'll notice from my past Taekwondo exposés or breakdowns of their patterns, the first one was basically arm attacks, okay? And I gave you a complete rundown on how you could use that one pattern to affect everything in the body, all the different ranges from the complete body targets into grappling, tuites, and whatever fighting instance you would get into, but primarily focused on arm targets. Now, the second form, or the second pattern, was designed for head strikes, and you saw many different applications of that form in the head strikes. You can see some of them going on in the back, as a matter of fact. But what we're going to do with the Dosan, okay, is go into the body attacks, and it just follows my Kyusho International curriculum and the curriculum of the Kyusho Jutsu Kokusai Shihan Kai that I formed with Hanshi Patrick McCarthy. Now the Dosan, okay, is a pattern where you do a lot of actions with crossing arms and a little bit more complex. There's only one kick with each leg used in the form. Primarily it's a hand form, okay, and they're all targeted to the body. So let's go into this one action. In the form, okay, you have an action with the hands cross and then come out. Now that crossing action has many different applications, whether it be grappling, whether it be tuite, whether, anything. But let's take it as a simple striking action. And this also is, I know, going to annoy a couple trolls that I have on my YouTube channel that I've since shut down their commenting ability, but it's just going to make them crazy anyway, so sorry. But when you're striking with this, an excellent attack to use when you're crossing your hands before you open them up. That crossing, hitting into the nipple area, okay, when you strike in there with a focused knuckle, okay, and it penetrates in, the idea is to hit with a trajectory going across the body and through the body. All right, so that's why the two hands go this way. One would be hitting that nipple, one would be hitting that nipple. If you're a pressure point guy, you could call it stomach 17, a forbidden point in acupuncture, because it's so sensitive, number one, but it does something to the heart, okay? And a lot of people don't understand this, but when you utilize the nipple in the correct trajectory with the correct tool, you're going to stifle the chest cavity. You're going to contract everything, okay? You can see that because you can see all the people getting struck on them, how they fold immediately and crumple inward. It's a very devastating type of an attack, and you can use it in many different ways. But the idea of this Dosan, okay, when you're coming in this way, is to actuate that. And when the person comes in, you could strike on the back of the jaw, right at the facial nerve root. You could strike many different areas. You could strike the temple. That's one of General Choi's targets, or Kyusho targets, or he calls it Kapso. Again, derived from Kyusho, because Taekwondo was derived from karate. So you see the patterns anyway. Anyway, that pattern, or any time you do an action in a kata that comes with crossing fists, you can apply this now. Devastating target. If you want to practice it with the whole fist as opposed to the knuckles, and hit in, and you'll see the body go into that contraction. All right, if you want to get a little bit more experience out of it, then use a single knuckle going in, and you'll see a big difference. Just be aware, you're going to need the chest revival, the heart revival for this. So just a little expose for the Taekwondo people. I have this all ready to be filmed, but I haven't filmed it yet. I'm planning on going through all the patterns. It's just a matter of time. There's so much to do and so little time. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and keep looking because Taekwondo has all the same actions as karate and other martial arts, and it's just as viable with the Kyusho.